Aloha. Thanks for tuning into yoga today. Let's begin standing. Your feet a comfortable distance apart. Shoulders could be forward. We want them back just a little bit. Pin your shoulders back and notice that encourages the palms to face more forward. Spread through your toes and settle the weight of your body atop the feet. For just a few breaths, try to close the eyes. Notice how you feel standing here with eyes closed. Let's open the eyes, if not already. Place one hand to your tummy, the other to your chest. Inhale into your chest. Exhale from your chest. Inhale into your tummy. And exhale from the tummy. Two more times, breathing like this. Into the top hand, into the chest. And down from the chest. Send your breath into the bottom hand, into your belly. Exhale from the belly. Final round here. Inhale, chest breath. Exhale from the chest. And inhale, belly breath. Exhale from the belly. Release your arms down by your sides. Inhale now, circle your arms overhead. With the exhale, simply down. Adding on, the palms will touch. Inhale up. Exhale, palms touch and come down to the heart. Thumbs to sternum. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, easy down. Good. Adding on still more. Inhale, arms overhead. As you exhale, swan dive. Fold forward. I'd like you to rest hands to knees. Breathe in. But then try to go lower. Elbows to knees, or even hands towards floor. Relax the back of your neck. Inhale to flat back, lift halfway up. And again, lower down to where you just were. Inhale, rise through the flat back up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hands up and arms down by your side. Very good. Again, inhale, arms overhead. As you exhale, forward fold. Hands to knees, pause here and breathe in. As you exhale, fold lower. Inhale, hands to knees and flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to knees and rise. Arms overhead. Palms touch. Then exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands high. And release, arms by your side. One last time. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to knees. Bend the knees and find yourself in a flat back, nice and high. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Elbows to knees or even further into the fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands to knees can help. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pass through the flat back all the way to standing. Sweep your arms high. Exhale, find your center line. And then hands up. To release. Nice work moving through your moon salutations, warming up the whole body. Now a side stretch. Left hand to your left hip, left elbow bending out towards the side. Bring your right arm overhead. Allow the shoulders to tilt, but not the pelvis. Your pelvis stays steady. Feel your neck and skull as part of your spine. Breathe in nice and big here. As you exhale, release the right arm down. Level your shoulders. Let's take right hand to right hip. Left arm overhead. Breathe in. Tilt at the shoulders. Neck and skull, part of the spine. Feeling through your side stretch. Try to breathe into that left side as well. Inhale, prepare. And as you exhale, arm down. You up. Good work. Bend your knees, just a little bit. Little bend of the knees. Send your seat on a diagonal back, and then reach your arms away from your seat. This is called a chair pose, like you're sitting into a chair that's not there. Swing your arms a few times, easy. Notice the pelvis, the torso, the knees. They all stay put. Couple more. Good, now straighten the legs as your arms come up and release the arms down by your side. Stretch right wrist, like so. The hand hangs, limp wristed. You use your free hand to push the stretching hand in. A stretch for the top of your wrist. Very nice. Give a little shake to that right hand, and then spread your fingers very wide. Other side. Limp left hand. Use your right hand to push the left hand in and stretch the wrist. Still tall through your posture. Let's shake the wrist. And then spread through the fingertips, nice and wide. Release. Good. Very good indeed. Open the legs now, as wide as your shoulders. Lift your right heel to bring your torso, your center line, your spine's line on top of your left foot. As you're comfortable, tilt into counterbalance. The shoulders tilt. The whole spine in line with your right leg. If you can feel the counterbalance, you won't need those right toes on the floor. Place the right toes down if not already, and then the heel down. Notice spine between the 2 feet. Lift your left heel. Bring your spine on top of the right foot. Very nice. Take the spine in line with your left leg. Notice the shoulders tilt. Head is part of the tilt. If you're in counterbalance, peel those left toes back. You can always tease. As you're ready, toes down, heel down, and we reset the center. Good. Left toes now. Turn out to the left. Careful. Pivot off your left heel. The left toes turn out to the left. Bend your left knee some. Lift the posture bright. Good. Shoulders squared forward, hips more or less the same. Left toes out to the left, right toe, they haven't moved. Lift your right heel. Tilt your spine in line with your right leg. Give a little extra reach. Try to get your head and your shoulders past your left knee, and if you succeed, you'll be in counterbalance, able to lighten the toes. Notice head and shoulders have to pass behind the knee in order to get the foot down. And again, head and shoulders need to pass in front of the knee in order to lighten the toes. Straighten left leg if it's not already. Turn your left toes forward. Both feet pointing forward until now. Right toes turn off to the right, pivoting off that heel. Bend your knee. Try to square your shoulders towards me and the front. Good. Spine tilts in line with left leg. Lift the left heel. Try to get your shoulders past your knee to find the counterbalance. With the toes turned out to the side, this might feel more precarious. Dare you try again? That's a lot of work on the standing leg, the leg that's supporting the shape. Parallel the feet. And now let's take the feet even wider. Wider than the shoulders. Again, let us turn the right toes to the right, pivoting off the heel. Bend your right knee. Left heel goes further back. Pelvis facing forward. Ribs and shoulders squared. Arms open out to the side, and then our gaze goes over the right arm. Face forward again. Left hand to hip. Tilt back. The reverse warrior. You'll notice the shoulders tilt, but the pelvis does not. It's a rib stretch, like we did earlier. A side stretch. Now, over the top. Rest right hand to right knee. Try to line up your spine with your inseam along the left leg. And if you're comfortable, you might come onto the elbow. If you do, wider stance, please. Hips may sink. And here we want left shoulder on top of the right shoulder. That encourages us to look up. Face forward, right hand to knee. Use your arm strength to help you rise. Straighten the right leg and parallel your feet. You might even walk them in a touch, giving us the opportunity later to open wider. Left toes to the left. Bend your left knee right on top of the ankle. And you might notice the pelvis is angled a little bit to the left. If you can comfortably, square the pelvis and shoulders a little bit more forward. Arms open to the T, and gaze over the left arm. Face forward. Right hand to hip. Tilt the shoulders back. The reverse warrior. That side stretch through the left side. Gaze up towards the left hand. Now come over the top. Left hand to knee for the side angle. Right side. One angle here. If you can, bring the elbow towards the knee. You'll notice the side is not in line with the leg anymore, so we have to take a wider stance and sink the hips down. You always want your side to be in line with the outside of your leg. Side of torso. In line with outside of leg. Very good. Gaze slightly up. Breathe in. And then left hand to left knee. Use arm strength to help you come up. Then leg strength. Parallel the feet and walk your feet back together. Feet as close to each other as you comfortably can. Again, turn your palms forward. Why? But to bring the shoulders back a little bit. Jaw level. Feel your body atop your feet. The weight of your body spreading through your feet, connecting you to the ground. Grow taller through your spine, softer through your arms and legs. Let's take both hands to the knees, shall we? Sending the seat back. From here, just for a breath, inhale, arms up. That's our chair pose. Remember from earlier? Rest, hands to knees. Good. Now, a lunge, nice and high. Let's take both hands to the right knee and just kickstand your left toes behind you. If you can, straighten the left leg out. Lift your heart higher. Dare you counterbalance by tilting the shoulders forward a little bit more. You see how that back foot can lift? Be nice. Try to shift the head forward of the knee in order to lighten the back foot. Step in. Inhale your arms high for chair pose. Exhale, hands to knees, and then hands to left knee. The right toes slide back. Notice they still point forward. Dare you dip your head and shoulders just a little more forward, and you might notice the back foot lifts. Take a little teeter-totter. The head on one end, the foot on the other. Step in. Inhale to chair pose. Release the arms. Straighten the legs. Good work. Passing through your lunge. Let's turn the right toes out to the right. Lift the right heel and bring it into the left ankle. Hands to heart. Thumbs to sternum. Head on top of left foot will allow you to lighten the right toes. If head is not on top of foot, you're going to fall one way or the other. Knee forward and foot down. For the other side, turn your left toes out to the left and then lift the left heel up. Bring the heel to the ankle, left heel to right ankle. And notice, if I try to lift my toes here, I'm going to fall. Why is that? Why do I fall this way? Because my head and shoulders are this way. If I go too far this way, there I go, falling the other way. We really, really need head on top of foot in order to find an easier balance. The weight of your head lifts the toes for you. There's a tiny counterbalance in there. Can you see it? Knee forward. Foot down. Pats on the back all around. Good work. Very good. Let's come down, halfway down, to our seated position. Sitting on a block, a cushion, a towel, perhaps your sneakers, anything that's comfortable to sit upon. Lifting the pelvis up a little higher allows the legs to rest more comfortably in the hip sockets, off of which we grow taller. For our whole time together, I should hope, you're constantly aware of the length in your spine, be it bowing or twisting. The spine is long. Let us bow the spine. 5 times rather quickly each side. Left hand down, right arm over. Exhales for changing sides. Inhale, arrive. 4 more times. Exhales for changing sides. Inhale, arrive. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, arrive. Exhale. And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And in. Exhale. Over the top. Inhale. Let's do one more. Breathing in. Exhale. And then breathe in. We're finished. Exhale, rise. Find the top. Other leg in front. Or find your legs in any position that is comfortable. We're now going to take twist. Right hand around back, left hand across to right leg. Breathe in once you've arrived. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, arrive. Exhale, change sides. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, arrive. Exhale, change sides. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. 2 more times to the right. Inhale. And twist the ribs to the left. Breathe in. Exhale to the right. Inhale here. Exhale around to the left. The last one. The last side. Inhale. And exhale, release. Finding front. Excellent. Legs wide. Wide-legged forward fold. With the legs open wide, remember you can always bend the knees as you need to feel comfortable. I like to start with my knees bent and eventually straighten them. Both are comfortable for me, but with knees bent, my legs aren't as surprised. Let's find the depth of the stretch. I encourage you to start with elbows on knees. It's a good resting place, even if you're very much on top of yourself. Might not feel like much of a forward fold, but at least you can ground the arms against the legs. In time, the legs do go longer, and the spine always, remember always for our time together, is lengthening as best as it can. You can use your arm strength to help lengthen the spine wherever the arms may lay. Eventually, your hands might find the floor. Eventually, your elbows might find the floor. Try to take a long spine lower. Use your arm strength to rise. And if you're sitting on a prop with me, now it's time to remove it out from underneath of us. Try the butterfly. Heels of feet towards each other. Grab hold of your glute and pull it back, removing flesh out from underneath of the pelvis. Helps the pelvis to angle forward. And then we want to fold that long spine over the legs, the diamond-shaped legs. The butterfly pose. Use your arm strength to rise. And let's take our hands beside us, slightly behind us. Stand your feet to the ground. And then careful, take both knees to your left. Your right hand might come off the ground. Take both knees to the right, and your left hand might come off the ground. Let's move side to side. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, 2. Last one. Very good. Let's stay here. I noticed in that exercise, my seat wound up working its way forward. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. You're welcome to join me. Left leg, push it back a little bit now in relationship to the right leg. And spine squares itself over the right thigh. Try to lay your spine right over your thigh. That is to say, not behind it, not in front of it, but spine right over the thigh. You might take one hand in front of the knee, the other hand behind, and slowly lower down. Folding the torso over the leg. Notice where you feel stretch. Notice where you can soften and relax. Use your arm strength to rise. Bring the posture tall. And then twist. Walk your hands around to the right and look over your right shoulder. Untangle. Walk your hands around front and other side. You might bring the left knee in some. Left hand to the floor. Both knees to the left. Right leg pushes back away from the left leg. Your spine comes over the left thigh. Right on top of the femur. Torso to leg. And the hands frame the left knee. One in front, one behind. Heart aims right for the knee. If your elbows will find the floor, by all means, make yourself comfortable. Surrender in time. rise. Straighten your arms to push your torso up. And then walk your hands around back and to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Feel a twist. Breathe in fully. As you exhale, slowly release the twist. Walk your hands back around front. Right knee to left knee, more or less. Try to find hands and knees, the tabletop position. Spread your fingers and toes. Try to feel your spine in one line. Nice and flat back, more or less. Toes tuck, and then we bow the spine. Belly down towards the ground, tail high, head high. It's like you're reaching your head towards your tail behind you. And then we go the other way. Point your toes back, curl the tail under, the spine rounds up, and the chin tucks in. Here, it's like you're trying to get your tail and your head to touch beneath you. 2 more times. Tuck the toes. Inhale, look up. Tailbone up. Exhale and round your spine like a scared cat. Tail under, chin towards chest. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, point the toes and round your spine. Inhale, neutral spine. Move your hands forward just a touch, 4 or 5 inches in front of the shoulders. And lay your pelvis forward. Be gentle. This is back bend. Send your seat towards your feet. Half of the way to child's pose. Come back forward. Careful. Hips towards hands. Seat towards feet. Hips towards hands. Rest. Back into the child's pose proper. Elbows can rest down. Forehead may rest down. Relax everything here. Child's pose. Reset the hands and knees position. Move your knees to one side or the other, and then take your seat to the floor. Lay back into constructive rest. As you lie back, your feet stand to the floor, and they stay there, even as your head comes down. Here, ideally, the heels of the feet more or less under the knees. Lightly lift the seat, but before you do, make sure your nose is pointing up at the ceiling. The lift of your pelvis, this lift to your seat, it doesn't have to be very high off the ground. Just a little bit of lift will do. If you can comfortably lift the rib cage higher, and then lay the rib cage down, the lower back down, and the back of your pelvis eventually to the ground as well. 2 more times. Lighten the seat. Remember, nose is to point up at the ceiling. Dare you lift the rib cage higher. And then lay the ribs, middle back, lower back, back of pelvis, all down to the floor. Third and final time, lightly lift the seat. Dare you lift the ribs higher? Lightly, gently, slowly lower. Once your pelvis touches down, let's do 3. Knees to the left, knees to your right, knees to the left, knees to your right, knees to the left, knees to the right, bring your knees up, and knees towards each other as your feet walk away from each other. This is knock knees. I'll give you the side view so you can get a better view here. The feet walk wide off of constructive rest, and the knees fall towards each other. The knees don't actually have to touch, though they may, so long as knees fall inward. You might notice that the outside edges of your feet come off the ground a little bit. That is welcome. Walk your feet back together. Lift your head and shoulders off the ground. Reach your arms forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, rest your shoulders and head down. Exhale, lift your shoulders and head up. You can use your arms to help you. Arms reaching forward helps you lift the shoulders. Inhale, lay the shoulders down. Exhale, up. Nice light crunches. Inhale, down. Last one. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Rest. And send your legs up. Here it's so tiny. I'll demonstrate. Lighten the pelvis and then let it go heavy. Ideally, you can get the pelvis to move 1 millimeter. And the toes, they move up, not back towards you. Try to get the toes to move up 1 millimeter. Let's do 5 of them. Lighten the tail on the exhale. Inhale, let it go heavy. Exhale, lighten your tail. Inhale, heavy your pelvis. Exhale, imagine pelvis lightening off the floor. Inhale, it goes heavy. Exhale, lighten the pelvis. Inhale, heavier pelvis. Use the lower abdominals to lighten the tailbone. Inhale, rest. Take your hands to bent knees. Use your arm strength to pull the knees closer to you. And then allow the arm strength to open the knees out to the side. Still close to you. Happy baby turns the shins up towards the ceiling. And the feet may flex back, as if standing on the ceiling with the soles of your feet. A little rock from side to side might help to loosen the hips and lower back here. You're welcome to rock from side to side, noticing how it changes the sensation of stretch through your body. But find still. After all, hands to knees and butterfly again, this time supine butterfly. The soles of the feet touch, The knees bend out to the side, and the legs make the shape of a diamond. Rest here. Stand your feet down and extend your legs long. Relax both legs. Relax both arms. Your front side and your back side. Relax your whole body. Try to rest your body still more. And your mind. Calm your mind. Calm your breath. Roll to the fetal position on your favorite side. No rush. Take your time, rolling to one side or the other. Push to rise. Find your posture comfortable. Roll your shoulders back, jaw level. Notice your body. Calm the body. Notice your breath. Calm and steady breath. Notice your mood, your mind. Calm mind. Calm mood. If they're not already, allow your eyes to open. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. With your hands at your heart, best wishes, please, for yourself and your loved ones. Wish the best for yourself and everyone you care to. Inhale, carry your hands high. And let go. Thank you for sharing your time and attention. Until next time, pick out a stretch or two that you like. Practice them on your own. Stay hydrated. Keep the posture growing tall. And the shoulders pinned back ever so subtly. In this way, we can take our yoga practice with us throughout the rest of our day and the rest of our week. Again, thank you for your time and attention. I look forward to the next time. Aloha.